You're in the mix with Battle and the Gang on American Lunchbox Podcast.
I'm going to take a little time here to bring into play a little Shakespeare. I don't usually do Shakespeare, but in this case, I believe it's necessary for this episode. As I clear my throat. To conspiracy or not to conspiracy? That's what we have to hear today. Now, if it's a conspiracy, then there will be no facts. There will be nothing to hold it up. But if the GOP actually has proof, then we're in for a big problem. Now, for most of you all who are looking at this, you probably didn't see or hear what I'm talking about because you've been snowed. Now, that's coming from an independent, not a Republican or a Democrat. You have not seen because your mainstream media has refused to give you the coverage that the American people, all Americans, Black, white, Jew, Gentile, Latino, Asian, Native American, anywhere where you are an American, whether you're here or you're abroad, deserves to hear the whole entire truth. Now, for you all who are wondering what the hell I'm talking about the press conference that Rudy Giuliani, Trump campaign, and Trump lawyers had a few days ago that unfortunately did not get any kind of coverage. And because we are independent, we're independent-minded. We may have an opinion, but we're independent-minded. And it's important that we, on this show, give you what you haven't heard. Now that I've gotten that off my chest, now we can get into exactly what is going on with the GOP. Now, some of you all may turn this off already. You may say, I don't want to hear it. That's up to you. But what you're hearing right now is what you should have heard already. So let's talk about it. Let's get it out there. Let's do our part to make sure that the American people that do hear this understand what's going on the other side. There's a lot of ifs and ands, but things that need to be considered. There are quite a few states that have still yet ratified because of the process of the electoral. And there's actually one state, Michigan, that has decided that they're going to stand off or stand down until they get, because of their voting was so skewed and so out of place that they decided to, and that's a win for the Trump campaign actually, to actually wait until they are till all of the lawsuits have been heard. Now, let's be clear, there have been a lot of court cases that has come in and been thrown out, but those, according to Giuliani and his team, were either private Republican groups or private citizens. It wasn't the group that was giving the press conference, as far as what Giuliani was saying. So, let me preface this by saying one more thing before I allow Tim and Chris to jump in here. First and foremost, I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious by all things without proof, just so you'll know. I'm the one who thinks about things before I speak, because it's important that I have some kind of evidence to prove or back up what I'm saying. I heard some evidence, but I don't know if it's true. So I don't trust it. I'm just going to say it straight out. But it's not going to stop me from listening.